Hi. I thought I'd do a quick update video, seeing as I haven't done any videos this week. Of It's been 7 days since I ended my 21-day fast, and look, it feels like a year. Like literally, so many things have happened. It's been an emotional roller coaster. It's coming up to like full moon on Sunday, which is like a super duper moon. It's like I can't remember why, but like physically, like Earth and Moon, not any spiritual stuff, but physically, it's the closest the moon I think can get to the planet Earth. So and if the moon can affect tides, which is water, then it makes sense to me that the moon can affect our human bodies, physically, because we are what, 70-80% water. So it makes sense to just be really aware when it's coming up to the changes in the lunar cycle of the possibility that you might be feeling a bit off or a bit tired or a bit anxious or, more lively. You might have more energy. Like the moon and its lunar phases affects everyone in different ways. Although, there are kind of certain emotional stuff and patterns that some astrologers or astronomers, whatever they are, say are linked with certain moons of the cycle, so like Capricorn and Leo and those kind of things. But just on like a very physical, non-spiritual context, it makes sense that if the moon can affect the tides, which is water, it can affect our physical body, and our emotions are connected intrinsically with the water in our body. So, it kind of just makes sense to be aware of when we're coming up to particularly powerful lunar phases like the one that's on Sunday, that we just take a little bit more care of our bodies and take a little bit more time to check in with ourselves and with how we're feeling and what's going on inside and around us, because normally the people around us in our lives are a reflection of what's going on internally. So, just wanted to say that and kind of give a little update about, my eating. And I've eaten chips about 5 times this week and have spots to show for it. Like, my skin was amazing when I was just eating very pure food, like no fried food. I was just eating brown rice, broccoli, and legumes. But that's not a sustainable way of living. So I actually left the cookery book that I got from the library upstairs. Um, but I will post a picture of it and then you can check it out if you're interested. But yeah, so it's going really well. Really, some amazing like manifestations. The miracles have just been flowing. The emotions have been very powerful and strong. But we're emotional beings. We're meant to have emotions. It's abnormal for us to suppress our emotions, and a lot of society says that you have to do a stiff upper lip and you have to put on this brave face. Why? Like, if you're feeling sad, don't say I'm okay. Say I'm not okay. Like, get vulnerable. Allow people to see that you are a human being. The human and the being joined together, not just spiritual creatures. Like, I get it wrong all the time. I'm sarcastic, I'm judgmental, I'm a little bit nuts, not anywhere nearly as close by as how nuts I used to be. But, I'm angry, I get triggered by things that I don't even know why I'm feeling angry or anxious or annoyed or upset. Like, I don't know sometimes what's triggered me. I just sometimes just feel like, don't come near me. Do you know what I mean? So, as much as I would love to be this floaty, nice, happy person, I still have these emotions going on, and that's fantastic because in the past, I used to use and smoke weed and drink and whatever else to stop myself from feeling what was going on for me. And, and things are not by any means perfect right now. And there's a lot of changes going on. And I'm really just doing my best to embrace them and to get excited about the thing, when God closes one door, He opens a window, but it's kind of like that, or opens another door. I love the metaphor that, it's kind of like when He opens the door, but sometimes it might take a little while for you to find that door. And so being in that corridor is the uncomfortable place. And it's when you allow yourself to be in the corridor and just know that if you keep taking one step in front of the other, that eventually that new door that God has opened is going to be revealed to you. But when you stay in fear and you don't allow yourself to just keep moving forward and just keep taking tiny little steps, then you beat yourself up, or you focus on the door that's just been closed. These things that are limiting your possibility of finding that new door, and so when we focus on the door that's been shut, we're not allowing ourselves to find the new door, basically. So that's where I'm at the moment. Yesterday, I focused on the door that had been shut and had a really shitty day. But today, I've been doing my affirmations, I've been doing my meditation, I've been talking to God, I've been just, affirming that I now choose to experience myself as wealthy. And wealthy is not just having money, it's about having money, having time to spend the money and do things that you love. It's about, being emotionally, for me, being wealthy is about being emotionally balanced and in tune with what I'm feeling. Being wealthy is about being healthy and happy. Not even happy, because oftentimes we associate happiness with something external outside of ourselves, when joy is what I am reaching for, like the joy that only God can place inside my heart. So, yeah, and please, when I talk about God, I'm not talking about any religious old white dude sitting on a cloud ready to threaten me with thunderbolts if I'm not perfect and if I sin. That's not the God that I understand and know. My God is just the source of energy that is love, and that is a part of me, and that I am a part of, and that everyone is a part of. So, that's what I mean when I talk about God. It's the creator, and the creator that created us in the creator's likeness. I don't even give it a gender. It's not a him or a her. It's just God. It's like it's a name that is given to the creator of everything. And and so yeah. Anyway, rant over. So yeah, don't ever get scared when I'm talking about God, that like super religious and stuff like that. 'Cause it's not about religion. It's about my relationship with a higher power, a power that is part of me, that is greater than me, and that is keeping me safe and on the straight and narrow. And miracles, that's what I can say. So I'm gonna stop there because I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. Yeah, so if you like, leave comments, and yeah, if you want me to share any of my thoughts on some things, because I have lots of thoughts about things, so you might want to hear my thoughts about certain things. Or like if you've recently become vegan, then let me know how you're getting on.